Now? Are we recording?
I don't think we're going yet.
No, I don't think so.
Hey, is that what's left of the farmhouse or whatever that was?
Smokehouse?
That's right.
No, I don't want that.
Yeah, you can say that.
I don't want that.
That is what's left of the smoke.
That's all yours, big
You're
boy.
hanging with the Whiskey Bros around the
Doing you
table.
guys a favor.
Yeah, you are.
No, I can't do it.
No, you're gonna be burping up charcoal for the rest of the night.
Okay, let's start.
Ugh, I can't do that.
Hey, go ahead and start it. Or we're ready. Start it.
It started.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have we been recording this whole time?
What did you think that was? That was practice?
I didn't know, man. You don't ever give us a heads up.
Well, in that case,
yeah, welcome.
Any true friend.
that was Whistle Pig Smokehouse that we were complaining about.
Yeah, again.
Gosh,
What is this like?
I don't know how they sell that shit.
Why do we keep doing that to ourselves?
I don't know.
Is this 30? 29? 30?
Is
this 30?
Drum roll. Thursday's 30.
Dang.
Wow.
Dirty. Welcome to the Whiskey Bros Dirty 30 podcast.
Who would have thought we'd have made it 30?
Yep. We made it. We've
cool.
arrived.
We have made it.
Podcast stardom.
30.
Everybody knows our name.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome back to the show. Topics tonight. Talk about
Yeah, I don't know if we can read the topics.
Okay, I'm going to,
Let's start off with a
updates,
drink. How about that?
technological updates. Baking biscuits. I don't know, that's not mine.
Yep.
How flies can see the future. We're going to take a break for Christmas. Doc talking about his play. And steakhouses. Are they worth it or not?
Nice. Well, I need a drink before we get too far ahead of us ourselves here.
Here, you can,
Okay.
share
I'm
the
not
love with
drinking.
some of this
I am not
garbage.
drinking that.
Well, I have some 2 minis gin here from
where's
Acre.
that? Not from
Acre
Acre
Distillery in Fort
Nice.
Worth. This is a place Chance and I went a few weeks ago, and they really do have a nice gin. 47 ABV, won an award somewhere. It's
Yeah.
good stuff.
Yeah. Well, let's see if it's good stuff.
Okay.
You're all bogarting it while you're talking over there.
And one thing, I really dig Texas gin.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Compared to
I don't know, like supposedly
other
it's a dry London
gin?
gin, but I can tell when a gin is from Texas for some reason. Even
Because
though-
it gives you
Sounds-
allergies.
that
Yeah,
sounds
probably.
like I was gonna say, that sounds like
My
a challenge.
sinuses are inflamed. This must be a
Here,
Texas gin.
you might
That
want
sounds
me
like
to
a,
go dump that smokehouse out for you.
Don't just
Yeah.
throw it out on the
it
ground.
doesn't matter.
I'll be
It's still
back.
gonna
Don't even
smell
say
like
it's
it.
for like our homies or anything. We wouldn't disrespect them like that.
No, it's not good.
For our, well, while Doc's doing that,
Put your shoes on just to go outside.
just throw it on the concrete, man. It'll evaporate. You don't have to get elaborate about it. There you go.
Yeah, this smells like Texas gin.
Yeah, Savage is sneezing over there. Savage.
Yeah, it smells like allergies.
It smells like allergies in the springtime. No, it's Texas, so this smells like allergies year round.
All the time.
Yeah, so it's been a tough time in Wise County lately.
Yeah, our thoughts, prayers, and sympathies with all the families that are enduring hard times with
Yeah.
lost loved ones. This is always a tough time of year, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially our whiskey bro and the Strand family.
Yeah, the Strand family, especially the tragic story of his niece and his brother's daughter. So, yep, our thoughts are with them and enduring this time.
Indeed. That is pretty good gin, though. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. Yeah, pick you up some if you're down in Fort Worth.
Uh-huh.
You have to actually buy it from the distillery, right?
I don't remember.
I don't know. I'm not a big gin guy, but
They gave us a lot to drink that night.
Yeah, we need to
That's
have
pretty
those dudes
tasty.
on.
Speaking of the shitty time of year, I mean, do you think people
you
are
finish
like,
your
it's
rope.
the most wonderful time
You
of the
finish it.
year? They had to have been drunk, right? Like they were just,
of course they were.
yeah.
Yeah, they didn't drink water back then.
No, it's probably the day they created eggnog,
Yeah.
and they were.
Well, you get older, you grow up, you're not a kid anymore, and you're like,
Oh, that's
God
what we
damn.
need is
Yeah.
some good eggnog.
I hate eggnog.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't
I think we
stop
got
drinking
to.
this
I
stuff
think we
once
got to go
start.
to locality because they're making their own, and I think that's what's in the.
And he's got his cousin Eddie.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
So I think they're doing
This
some
week.
kind of.
All right, thanks for listening to the show. We're headed to locality.
Going to
Good night.
locality. Yeah.
Oh man, so the wife and I, we were sitting around. It was towards the end of November, and we were going to go see a Nutcracker musical in like Dallas, and we thought, well, we'll go grab some brunch beforehand. But this is like into November, and our bank account, especially having bought Christmas gifts, like we were dry, like had no money. So we thought about it a little while, and then we were like, okay, never mind. We're going to make breakfast at home. We'll just make it here. And then we were thinking, oh, some biscuits and gravy would be nice. That's what we want. We didn't have any biscuits. Like, cans of Pillsbury Doughboy biscuits.
Those don't count?
Yeah.
Or that's what you did not have?
No, he didn't.
We didn't have
did
it.
not have
We didn't have it. And
what are you, a doctor and a proponent of healthy living and eating?
no joke. I just wanted
Promoting eating biscuits on this podcast, sir. Especially canned biscuits. If you're going to make the damn things, how about making them from scratch, sir?
Well, that was my point, because it took me like 30 minutes to figure out you don't have to have a can of Pillsbury to actually have biscuits. You can make biscuits.
It's just easier if you do.
Yeah, we were sitting there. We got flour, we got sugar, we got salt. That's like butter. All the essential ingredients. We made biscuits that morning.
You don't have to have yeast?
And it was great.
You do have to have yeast, right?
Yeah. For biscuits?
No, don't have to have yeast.
How do I thought yeast is what made them rise.
Don't get me lying.
I've never made any kind of bread from scratch, so I can't.
Well, we have, and
It's
we
actually
always use
really
yeast.
surprisingly easy. In
Yeah,
fact, whenever I Googled it, the recipe said easy. Easy biscuits. Yeah.
So you ended up making biscuits from scratch.
From scratch.
Nice.
And it was better than if I had gone to brunch.
My area of concern is now, did you make them in a cast iron Dutch oven?
No, I did not.
God, man.
I think we used a cookie sheet.
Oh,
No, we did. We used a glass.
Probably aluminum cookie sheet.
but
non-stick
I
crap.
get where you're going. So what's the concern here?
Probably poured seed oil.
My concern
all
is
over it.
probably so.
So
We're
yeah.
out of lard and tallow. I guess we'll use some of this
Some
canola
vegetable
oil.
Yeah.
My concern as a fellow whiskey bro, you're not using cast iron for anything you just talked about.
Yep.
Not
That's
once.
true.
It's blaspheme.
Yeah. I was going poor man.
We should make him chug that small bottle. That
No.
just over.
Finish it.
Will not do it.
If you didn't cook with
Yeah, if you don't cook
cooked,
with cast iron, that's what you get.
you have to finish the Malort.
Ugh.
Yuck. Yeah, we just fooled our other bro, Coco.
We did. Yeah, he showed
Ghost
up.
Bro. Ghost Bro is here. He
Sitting
made his-
around editing video.
He made
and-
his ectoplasmic appearance here. And
Yeah, we screwed him twice.
yeah, we did. So
We gave him some
Keith
bad
was like,
stuff.
you got to try this stuff. Handed him the smokehouse.
yeah, Whistle Pig Smokehouse.
And he's
started
like,
that.
okay, we'll get you the real
Yeah,
stuff.
try some
Handed
of
him
this
a
good
lord.
You're like, man, the guy from locality, Matt from locality left us this. It's very
special.
rare, hard to find. We felt pretty privileged, and he's like, oh, okay. He took it, and you should have seen his face. He couldn't even swallow
He
it.
walked outside to spit it out.
Yeah.
Immediate regret. So, thanks, Matt. We malorted our other bro. Ghost Bro has been malorted.
Malorted.
See, I think the worst whiskey was the first smoke whiskey that we tried, last year?
No, I wouldn't even laugh. You talking about the Whistle Pig?
No, that's the next worst.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But the original smoked whiskey that we got,
I
what
don't
was
even
that?
remember what that was.
I deleted it from my brain. It was such a traumatic experience.
It tasted like you picked up a chunk of charcoal wood right out of the fire and just threw it in
That's
your mouth.
horrible.
I don't remember what that was. Was it I can't remember.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Anyways,
speaking
we're
of other
getting
things that suck,
Yep.
technological updates, especially with iPhones and the way they make the text to talk.
Yeah,
now.
I hate it.
It's
You
I
have
haven't
agonizing.
updated yet.
Well, don't
Okay.
because now you have to. You know how you could click on the little microphone and then talk into your phone.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm going to show you. Look over
Yeah.
here at the phone. So now you hit the little microphone and it activates and it starts turning your voice into text.
but it
okay?
don't shut off now.
You have to now go and shut the thing off. And 90% of the time, instead of hitting it to shut off, my fat thumb ends up hitting return. So I just get space all down the paragraph.
Yep.
I want to throw my phone out the window. I know these are first world problems for
Yeah,
sure.
we're probably griping, and we
You can't
probably
just say turn off mic, Siri.
No, because then it'll convert that to text.
yeah.
Have you tried it?
Yeah, here
Yes.
I'll show you.
Okay.
Mira, I'll show you.
Mira.
Okay. Microphone
Talk.
button's on. It's now converting talk to text. Hey
Yes.
Siri, turn off the microphone. What does that say?
Oh.
Read it. It says, "Hey Siri, turn off the microphone."
Yep.
And it's still going.
It's still recording. Let's see. My text is now a microphone. It's now converting talk to text. Hey Siri, turn off the microphone. What does that say? Hey Siri, turn off the microphone. Yeah.
There's probably some way you can go in there and turn that off. But
Yeah, but what?
Make it transparent and easy because we're getting old. Listen.
we
Who
are
is it?
getting
Who's
old.
the asshole in charge? It's not Steve Jobs. Is long gone now.
Yeah, no,
It's,
I don't know who's the dude in charge of Apple
keep
now.
up.
Siri's been listening on my
Yeah.
iPad this whole time.
Yep. Now your phones are going to blow up.
What's that guy's name at Apple? What is it?
See,
Tim Cook.
okay.
Tim Cook. Your Apple phone users are getting elderly.
Mm-hmm.
Simplify it, bro.
Yeah.
Simplify it. Okay.
I thought it was.
Otherwise,
I thought it worked.
we're all going to go back to the Nokia 4100 or whatever it
I
was, the
love that
brick phone
phone.
with Snake
It
on
was
it.
so awesome. But wonder who's sitting around the table saying, "Hey, you know what we need to do?
Wait,
we need to
need to-
make it to when you push the
Uh-huh.
button because used to you just held it,
Yeah.
and then you let go when you stopped talking, and it was perfect.
It was done, yeah.
But like who's
Except in your case, it's never perfect.
it's always
Whenever
perfect.
you talk to
gotta
text.
Translate
always-
savage, bro.
Yeah, it's
and then he
always
gets mad if you're like, "What are you saying? Speak
I know.
English." He's like,
Miss-
"Screw you! You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? Go to
Yeah,
hell if you
exactly
can't read
what
it."
I'm saying. You know
Miss
exactly.
Langley rode a horse to school.
Yep.
Oh,
Like, well, okay.
Who is Miss Langley?
Yeah, you know the rule. Whatever she says comes across my screen
Mm-hmm.
is what I'm sending.
Yeah.
But yeah, it worked just fine. Like you held the button, you talked, you let go of the button, it stopped.
Yeah.
Like who's sitting
So
around the
some
table?
assholes sit around the table and
going,
like,
"Hey,
you know what is
I'm
working
going to add a button
fabulously?
push. Yeah. We need to engage with the device one more time.
Yeah.
Every time we send a text message.
Or do you think it's just something that they do to so they can keep saying, "Oh, we're just changing. Everything's changing. It's new
Oh,
now."
conspiracies coming out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Conspiracies.
Destabilize the world.
make them. Yeah, smartphones making us dumber. That's for sure.
That's
This
probably true.
coming from the man that believes in contrails. Oh, there is a new study out now. It says, for the record, I am not the one the proponent of belief
I
in
don't
contrails.
believe in it. I just know it irks you. So
Okay.
You mean chemtrails?
Chemtrails.
Yeah,
no.
what'd you call
Oh, no. Okay. For rational, normal people, they are contrails.
Okay.
Chemtrails are the one that you conspiracy tinfoil hat crazy MFers have assigned to. It's the moniker. Yes.
So it's really
Yeah.
contrail?
It's just vapor coming from hot jet engines.
now, remember, I
Okay.
think we
Condensing
proved.
in the sky into clouds.
I think we proved him wrong that day. We were sitting out there watching them.
Yes.
Remember that? Yeah.
It was a good point.
Yeah.
It's like planes are flying high, planes are flying low,
Yeah. Yeah.
but some of them had chemtrails
yeah,
and
some of
some
them
didn't.
They're trying
So-
to kill us.
Now there is a new study linked from contrails contributing to global warming.
What?
Yep. This is it's a new study, and they
Oh.
have shifted their concerns and their
They just keep going with this
their
shit.
ferocious climate
Yeah.
catastrophe mindset to now to airplanes. But they're saying so many of these things leave these cloud formations, and it reflects the sun back and keeps the heat trapped. Helps keep the heat
Yeah.
trapped.
So we need to stop flying.
So they're saying
Not going to happen.
they're saying the vapor trail is keeping heat.
Trapped.
trapped.
Yeah.
I'm really kind of done with this whole like climate change bullshit.
Yeah. There's a lot of that out there.
More alarming still, researchers warned late last month that efforts by engineers to cut aircraft CO2 emissions by making their engines more fuel efficient will create more, wider, and longer lasting contrails. That's it. It's racist. They are now bigger and wider.
Yep.
So it's a racist global
I don't think that's
warming.
racist.
No, it says right here,
No.
create more, wider. It's
Yeah.
right. We're
Is it whiter or wider?
White.
Oh,
Whiter?
Yeah, white.
Yeah.
Told you. Now contrails
Too
are
wide.
racist.
I just love it whenever they use that term, researchers.
Contrails
You know?
are now.
The experts have spoken.
That's our podcast title. Contrails are racist.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
I like it.
but yep.
That's
Notably in the tropics, where the biggest increases in flights are expected. Okay, I'm moving on from this.
Yeah, that's
I'm tired of reading this garbage.
bad science. That's what we call that.
We call that junk science.
It's just dumb.
Yeah.
Have you listened to the Rogan episode with the guy from Georgia, Tonks, and It's like
Yeah.
it should be a 1 hour episode, but he talks so slow. It's a 3.5 hour episode, but he's like, yo, and your junk science. So that's the new junk science.
Junk science.
Junk science.
Speaking of junk science, what's up with these flies?
Yeah. So I want to know
What?
if we're on the bandwagon of conspiracy theories. I don't think flies are real. I think flies are robots programmed by the government.
With the birds?
Like birds.
You just figured this out, dude?
Listen, flies can predict the future.
What?
My hand is moving at the speed of sound, surely, if I'm trying to
Right.
swat a fly. And somehow, just in the nick of time,
It's like,
they're boom, they're gone. They're out of
Yeah. So they experience time faster
Differently.
than our brain
there. Yeah.
does. So like our hand coming at the fly extremely fast for us, they're seeing it as slow.
Yeah.
So they're just like, oh,
Let me
I'm
get out
gonna
of the
just
way.
get out of the way.
Yeah, I'm just going to fly off, bro.
Mm.
Yeah.
You're not getting me today.
So they see things different.
Which is kind of weird concept that they're experiencing like time slower.
Therefore, is time real? Are we real?
No, time is not real.
Is
We've
anything
kind of
real?
established this, right?
I mean, we could be living in a simulation.
Well,
That's
some
what-
people think we are.
Actually,
what-
there's more and more profound proof that could be the case.
That's
Yeah.
what the owner
That's what
of
Elon Musk
Twitter says.
thinks. Yeah, the owner of Twitter.
The owner of Twitter. I forget
Yep.
about that.
Speaking of the owner of Twitter, have you seen this thing in Vegas he's got going on with the tunnels and the Teslas?
No.
Dude, you can go to
I mean, I knew about the tunnel thing and I know about the Tesla
You
thing.
can go to Vegas and they have tunnels.
Boring company.
Yeah, but they have
Yeah.
the tunnels built and you can get into a Tesla and they take you flying through them.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's sweet.
yeah, I had
So it's like an underground raceway.
I mean, I guess if you want to look at it that way, but it's just you get into a Tesla and I guess the car drives itself and it just takes you through these tunnels.
That's
No, that's kind of cool.
That's
Yeah.
pretty impressive. Ooh, I was watching some dash cam footage the other day of a Tesla, and it was this person that lost control and
Tulsa.
Tulsa. Heavy flow traffic. This idiot lost control. I'm sure they were texting and started zigzagging, like trying. The car's just all over
Oh,
the
yeah.
freeway, and there's a Tesla in there, and the Tesla, I guess the guy is not even driving. It's on its autopilot or whatever.
Uh-huh.
It
Senses
manages to sense where this car is coming from, like automatically brake and stop and
Oh, so-
steer out of the way of this car that is.
Oh, okay. So he wasn't in a Tesla.
No.
Oh, I see.
This guy was in a Honda Accord or something. You know
Okay.
how those guys
Yeah,
are.
yeah,
Honda
yeah.
Accord,
Sure.
Civics, all those idiots. And this car is just beelining it, and this Tesla sees
Oh, yeah.
it coming like a fly. Do Teslas experience time differently?
They do.
Well,
As
it
a matter
did
of
because
fact.
Probably
Yeah.
what's running those
swerved,
things.
braked, and completely missed that guy.
That's
Yeah,
kinda
they
sweet.
experience time in milliseconds.
Yep.
So
Teslas are
a
flies.
second to us is 1,000 seconds to them.
Yeah.
Probably how Elon built them. He killed a bunch of flies and used their brains for controlling the.
Jeez, with the conspiracy theories.
We're gonna see it on Google tomorrow.
Right.
New study says Teslas
study
are
says.
not computers. They are.
Yeah.
Well, actually, they would be because flies aren't real, man.
Yep, they're not.
Flies aren't real.
I was so serious about the milliseconds.
What?
Yeah.
So what is
Oh, on Teslas?
baking? With,
Yeah.
yeah, baking with biscuits.
Yeah, that was just saying like, okay,
That's what you used.
my
to-
wife and I
Is
were
that what you used to make the biscuit?
no biscuits, but
Why does it say bisquicks?
that
It
because
does.
he
I didn't
typed
put
it.
that in there. That's you, mother liquor.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't put
Oh.
that in there.
Oh,
Don't blame me for everything.
well, I don't know how to spell biscuits.
It literally says bus quicks.
Quicks.
Bisquicks.
Yep.
Oops.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but that's what that
You
was.
know what
we,
state of mind he was in.
Yeah.
we just remembered we didn't have to have a lot of money. We knew this at one point because we didn't have any money.
So what did
like
you
growing
use to
up.
make the biscuits if you didn't use yeast? Just flour?
Yeah, so you take the like really cold butter, and you
Uh-uh.
Well-
yeah, basically I shaved that cold butter off into
Uh-huh.
it and mashed it all together to make the dough, the dry ingredients
Yep.
and the butter. I think some milk. And
Throw it in
yeah,
the
you
oven?
don't. Then you fold it. I folded it like 5 times. So I'd like mash it out and then fold it over, mash it out again, fold it over like 5 or 6 times. That's what actually makes the layers of the biscuit.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
And it was. I don't know why we
You
eat
just send me this.
Pillsbury. We like people don't know how easy it is to make biscuits. I won't ever buy.
Yeah, but it's still
Pillsbury
not as
again.
easy. It's still not as easy as cracking a can open, chucking it in the oven.
Yeah, but
It's better,
got you.
yes, but
Yeah.
it's still not as easy.
like it probably took me 10 minutes to prepare it.
Yeah.
And the end
You know?
result, is it any better for you making biscuits from scratch versus
I
store
don't
bought?
know.
Yeah, 'cause
that's a really good
What
question.
the hell's in store-bought canned biscuits?
Yeah.
No idea. We just stick it.
I mean, something's got to make that dough, like preserve the dough, right?
You would think.
In that state,
Mhm.
in the can.
Well, once flour and salt is processed like that, doesn't it self-preserve as it is?
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
it would go bad. You'd
Yeah,
start
but-
growing
Yeah.
mold on it and stuff. But
But I mean, I've cooked Pillsbury from the fridge that's like year and a half old, 2 years old.
Yeah.
in the can?
Yeah. Yeah. And
Well,
it
it's
still
there-
like cooks up. Just
Well, have you
fine.
not
and
seen?
the can too, it's also airtight, so I don't there
Well,
might
have you
be-
not seen a can of biscuits expand and explode? Like I found a can of biscuits in
Yeah,
the bottom of the freezer, and
they're
it's like
just
Well, that's a one-off thing though. I mean,
Yeah.
it
Oh, is
doesn't
it?
happen all the time.
all the ones.
like you might get this like good can that just like preserves
Right.
better,
yeah. Well,
better sealed.
by that logic though, I mean just flour that you have sitting in the pantry in a
It gets
container.
old too.
It does, but it takes a while, years. I mean, it doesn't grow
Yeah.
mold, so you think, well, flour, water, and salt, what's going to cause that to grow mold? I guess
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
how does flour go bad?
That's
just biodegrading, I guess, naturally.
But if it don't grow mold, how do you know it's bad?
I don't know it because I've used old flour before and it's been fine.
Yeah.
But every cookbook or every food science book that I read talks about how you need to actually replace your flour
It's
to
all
have
a conspiracy,
fresher.
bro.
They
Yeah,
just,
to buy
probably.
more flour.
It's like
Like-
the pharmaceutical
like
industry.
oil
Mhm.
changes.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
dates
you-
on pills.
Get your
so-
flour boosters.
Right,
Uh-huh.
right.
Oh, I didn't say that. We're going to get a disclaimer.
Yeah,
now.
here we go again with booster talk.
Boosters talk. Now we're going to get a disclaimer on
There
our
is
podcast.
a new booster out though. By
Is
the
there
way.
really?
Uh-huh.
For what? COVID?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah,
People
they're-
are still getting COVID shots?
Yeah, because I was watching a football game today, and it was these people,
Wow.
and this confetti looking stuff was like floating through the air at them. But then when it got about 4 foot away from them, it was like a blocker, and it
What?
was talking about getting the booster.
False advertising.
Yep.
This is like booster number 4 by this point.
I don't know. I don't
yeah,
keep up.
I
it's
saw
got to be
a-
at least 4.
a meme the other day about the idiots we always talk about, the sheep, and it was 2020, and it was them pointing and crying at put your mask on, you're a disgrace, you're gonna kill everybody. Fast forward to 2022, or it was like put your mask on, stay at home, do what the government says, you're gonna kill everybody, you leper, you. And then fast forward to 2022, and China is having riots
Have you
and
seen?
protests
Yeah.
about being locked down.
I have
And
not.
the same idiots here that were condemning people for
Yeah.
not staying at home and being locked down and going, oh, these Chinese are so brave. They're fighting their government.
Yeah, but have you seen what their government is doing though?
No.
It wouldn't surprise
So that's
me.
a big difference between our government and our government was just telling us to do it, and stupid ass people were actually doing it.
Yeah.
First of all, don't be a sheep. Their government though, they're like out in the streets with
Oh, yeah,
white
like
coats
enforcing
but they
martial
got
law.
like drones just
What?
flying through the air spraying stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, it's kind of crazy over there. I'm in, but
it is crazy. And then you have world leaders that glorify Chinese as like up and coming world leadership and how they are setting shining examples.
well, they probably have to because they're like us and owe them.
They're paid. Yeah, they're bought and paid
Trillions
for.
of dollars.
Australia did that same bullshit with their
Uh-huh.
lockdown, and they had military out
Yeah.
intimidating
It just-
people. Oi,
We
stay
wouldn't-
out,
We
Mike.
wouldn't
Yeah.
tolerate it in Wines County. We wouldn't
Nobody should
tolerate
tolerate it anywhere.
No,
Let's
but-
get out of
but
the
Speaking
past.
of I was at the
No.
local coffee shop this morning.
Yeah.
Seen some folk walk in full mask, still masked
Still-
up.
it. Yeah. Well,
Yep.
hey, you know,
What-
to each their own. Maybe they had a
Were they
cough.
blue, pink haired?
They woke up with a cough and they were like,
No.
I'm not going to share this with the world.
They looked, I guess, somewhat normal, if you will.
yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
Full-
the mask is not stopping anything. So if you're sick, literally, just stay at home. That's the only thing you need to do. If
Yeah,
you're
what
sick-
happened to
if you were feeling
that?
shitty, had a fever, just stay at home. There's nothing wrong with that
Yeah,
process.
well, I mean, that's when I was younger, kid going through school. That's what it was. If you were sick, stay at home until you
Stay
feel
at home.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get you a doctor's note.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's go keep going out. Just put this mask on. That does absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
See,
crazy.
just last week, you texted me for a doctor's note
Mm,
for Blakely
Yep.
because she was sick. And so
'cause
she
she
stayed
was
home.
sick. Yep.
Yeah. Go figure.
Yeah, it's weird how that happens. When you're sick, you just keep them home away from everybody
But it seems like all
else.
negativity, but there's been some excellent community stuff that's actually happened in the past couple of weeks. Last Saturday night, we had a parade, Christmas parade, and it seemed like everybody was out on the square. It was so cool.
Yeah, there was a
Yeah.
lot of people. We
Yeah.
didn't make it up to the square because there were so many people.
Yeah. And then even afterwards, it's like we're just hanging around Trinity Street and saw lots of people we knew.
Well, they had the this one was a little different because they had the prep rally up there because we
Okay.
went so far, which we lost Friday, by the way. But
yeah, I got you.
It
I
was a
heard
good-
it was a good game.
it was a good game and it was a good
Yeah.
run, but we didn't make it quite that well. I think we missed state by 1. Sorry, I'm about to cry.
And then we got the play that's coming up.
Yeah.
And so this is
What play do ye speak of?
this is Victory Church, their annual Christmas musical, if you will. I guess it's a play, but it's got singing in it. The Birds. Okay, so Amber and Matt Bird own
Chocolate Factory? Or
yeah,
something?
Chocolate
Whatever it's
Factory, and
called?
then the Mason Jar.
Mason Jar.
Yeah, which is a t-shirt company.
Yeah, they
But
do have
she-
some fantastic shirts.
Yeah, we need to go
Yeah.
up there and talk to them. We were supposed to a long time
Yeah,
ago, and then
long overdue.
stuff gets in the way.
But it's a awesome play.
What's something like a twist on something in
Back to the Future. Yeah. And yours truly is actually in it.
Yeah.
And it's been my first play.
You remember that time that he invited yours truly over here to be
I
in
do,
it
I
and
do
then
remember
dropped
that.
the ball again? I think that's
Yeah.
twice this year I've been disappointed by
Yeah.
my
Or
brother over here.
dissed.
Dissed.
As we say in the play,
Dissed,
dissed.
disappointed,
Yeah,
let
dissed
down,
you.
abandoned,
Yeah,
zero
maybe
fucks
next year.
given.
Yep. Maybe next year.
You'd be great in the play.
Oh, I'm
That's
sure.
what
I'm
he
sure,
said.
That's
That's what
I
he
keep
said the
hearing.
first time
Yeah.
too. He's like, "Oh
That
man, you'd
role
be
is like
great."
made for you.
Made for you.
Oh,
So-
we don't need you.
So literally this week, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday night up at Victory Church. It's free. Come watch it.
Nice. We'll probably be
awesome.
up there.
What is your character?
I am one of the Magi or the wise men. Except we're modeled after Bill and Ted.
Wait, I thought it was
Your
Back
model
to the
after
Future.
Bill and Ted in a play about Back to
Yeah.
the Future,
Yeah.
but they're not in Back to the Future.
No,
I know, but it's
This play make no sense.
that's okay. It does make sense.
me and Chance is coming, and we're gonna boo it.
We'll see. We'll see. We had 2 standing ovations today.
Well,
Doc's-
yeah, but it was a
Doc's
bunch of church
roll
people. They're
comes out,
not gonna boo you.
boo.
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah. Those people are not gonna boo you. They're from the church.
It's great.
You got to get
What
some
does
real
that mean?
critics.
Church people are the most judgmental assholes out there.
Yeah, but not in front of you.
Yes, that's right. Behind your back.
yeah,
Yes, as important as judgments
Yes.
should be done.
You got to get some
behind your
real
back.
critics up there.
I'm going to get you in a religious play next year, Chancey.
Oh, praise the Lord.
That's funny. So, any plans for the Christmas holidays?
I'm headed out of town. This will be the first time I've left the state for Christmas in
Where y'all going?
almost a decade. We're going to Chicago to spend.
Hey, they don't have guns there, so be careful.
Well, they will when I go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have my pea shooter.
I don't know. Does it transfer to Chicago?
I-
I don't think it does,
What
bro.
they don't know won't hurt them.
Well, they're
Why,
gonna know
whenever
what
you
we're
say
talking
Chicago, I hear your
Chicago.
wife saying
Chicago.
in my ear.
Settled in.
about. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Chicago.
I have learned by osmosis.
Yeah. What are you going to eat in Chicago?
Better get a good
Beef.
steak. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beef.
I've heard they had good steakhouses. I just can't remember it.
Chicago has it is the mecca of. It's kind of like a Houston. It's every culture is there.
Right.
You can get good food for every culture in Chicago. And then we're gonna go freaking skiing in Wisconsin.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, a little
that's
bitty. There are Midwestern ski resorts, and I really didn't understand or realize
Probably
how many
not
of
as
them.
expensive.
No, they're not. This one's like $50 for a day.
Yeah, well,
And
what's a ski lift ticket cost?
that's it? $50 for a day.
Oh, crap.
I'm
No.
taking my skis and going skiing. These are not rocky. I mean,
Man,
This-
yeah.
these are like 30-acre ski areas.
Taking
They
my
are not
skis.
huge, but for the Midwest, I'll take it.
Yeah. For $50 for a ski lift ticket, I'll take it too.
I didn't realize there were so many of them. They're kind of dotted everywhere.
Hey, you think you ski in California, can't you?
Can you ski in California?
I think you can.
Yeah,
can't you?
there are very snowy mountains. There's
Yeah.
huge ski areas in Colorado or California. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll take
I'm
Chicago over
yeah, I was
California.
gonna say, I'm not
any day.
going to California.
Some people are really surprised to know that there's like world class skiing in New Mexico too, because some people are also surprised to know that there are alpine mountains in New Mexico. People that have not been to New Mexico usually think it's a desert, arid state.
That's where the $300 lift tickets come.
Yeah,
in,
that's where they start.
It hurts.
They do hurt. So yeah, we'll be up in the Midwest, Wisconsin, Chicago for a week. We're going to do the grand tour through my wife's alma mater, Hendrix University. She wants me to see some of that, and then just kind of slowly make our way up, see some of her friends. And it's gonna be a good trip.
Nice,
good trip. So how about y'all? What are your plans?
I think we're here this year. I don't think we're going anywhere.
Yeah, we're actually taking a little trip down to San Antonio. Yeah, so eat some Mexican food.
Now you gotta get some barbecue. I think San Antonio won best barbecue this year or something like that.
So we are like on the way to San Antonio. We're going through, Austin, and before Austin, you got Round Rock. Before Round Rock, you got Georgetown. In Georgetown, there's a community of houses that they're printing with a 3D printer.
Oh yeah, I've heard about these.
Yeah, and so we're gonna stop and see them.
And I think is that where Salt Lake is? Is it in Georgetown?
Yeah,
barbecue place.
Maybe
you got that small town, between Georgetown and Austin. That's not on 35. It's off a little ways.
Round Rock?
No, it's God. I shouldn't even brought it up because I can't think of the place's name. But it's got a barbecue joint that's pretty famous.
Okay.
May have to stop there.
Well, we're on the subject of barbecue. I sent y'all that meme today.
Yes.
This Corkscrew barbecue place in Old Spring, Texas. It's just I would say above average looking as far as quantity goes. There's not much on it. Maybe.
And what'd you say it was $200 for that?
$200.
That's ridiculous.
That is insane.
It looks like a 2-meat plate that you normally get.
That would feed me, you and I.
Yeah.
If we were hungry, we would probably still eat more than what's on that plate.
Yeah.
That's mind blowing. This is barbecue. This is shitty cuts of meat cooked slow and low.
$200. Speaking of that, so Whiskey Bros will start up a new barbecue joint.
If you pay, we'll feed you.
Yeah,
$100 a pound for everything. Almighty. $200. So that's insane. Anyways, sorry about that.
Yeah. Jeez.
What's your plans for Christmas Savage?
No, I think we're here. I think we're
stay home.
Yeah, I think we're staying home this year.
Well, wherever you are this year for the holidays, the Whiskey Bros want to wish you a very Merry Christmas.
Because this will be the last one until like New Year's, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, New Year's Day is Sunday, so I don't know.
We'll have to do Monday.
Your house, we can do Monday. Your house
Sunday?
is usually host for New Year's.
Yeah.
What's the plan this year?
I don't know. We were thinking Trinity Street has live music that night.
So the plan is not going to Doc's house.
Or maybe.
Sounds like it.
I don't know.
Sounds like it.
I'm surprised they went like, "Hey, we're going to have a New Year's party." The way he's been going this year, and he's like, "No, y'all are not invited.
Nobody's invited."
They frown when I take my shirt off at Trinity Street. If I take it off at home, nobody frowns.
Everybody's like, "Oh,
that's just Doc."
That's just Doc."
Yeah.
It would be very unexpected if you kept your shirt on.
That ain't a joke.
True story.
So yeah, $200 for a freaking 2-person plate of barbecue. That's mind blowing. That is what I spent.
Would not do it.
I would say my wife actually took me out to a B&B Butcher, a really nice high-end steakhouse in Southwest Fort Worth.
So speaking of,
was it worth it?
Speaking of expensive meats,
let's divest into this.
Divest into this because it's close to my heart. Well, is steakhouses, are they worth it or not?
Yes. 100% worth it.
I think they are to a certain degree. I think the evening out and the ambiance of the place, and
there's also a little bit of showboating. I mean,
yes,
it's part of it. It's
so what
part
I
of
don't think is worth it is the meat.
You can't tell me you're not sitting at a steakhouse eating a steak, and what's in the back of your mind is like, I think I could make a better one.
Exactly.
No, that's not what you're thinking out. You're reveling in the moment. You are enjoying. This is a ritualistic environment.
$125 steak.
Last night I was eating a $125 steak, thinking the exact same thing. I've had a better one that we've cooked
because you're on a date with your wife. If you were in a steakhouse with all your bros and we were drinking wine and
I was doing all that.
Whiskey and
I was doing all that.
I mean, we've blown some real money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't the
meals.
experience was worth the money I spent.
Yeah.
Don't get me that wrong. But that steak was not worth the money I spent.
The steak is part of the experience. Though.
I don't know. Maybe I don't go to a steakhouse. Like the last time I was at a really nice steakhouse, I didn't order steak for that reason.
Well, the seafood is always
usually
top
seafood.
tier at steakhouses.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
We had scallops beforehand, and they put some kind of sauce, and then they put them on a bed of spinach. I don't like spinach, but I ate every bit of that spinach. It was amazing.
Huh.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Food-wise, I thought everything before the steak was better than the actual steak.
Yeah.
Steak was good, don't get me wrong, but like I said, I was like, we've cooked steaks better than this. And then, of course, our all-favorite place to go, I thought was way better.
Well, they're tricking up their marketing because at B&B Butchers, the chef comes out and of course everybody's like, what should we get? And he's like, you should get the butcher's butter. And I'm like,
I like he said it in Italian.
Yeah, was he?
I'm like, dude, that's the most expensive thing on the menu. Be realistic here. Come on, man. He's like, no, there's two different ones. But what they are calling butcher's butter is classically known as the ribeye cap. So now these MFers are cutting the ribeye cap off, cooking it separately, and now charging for that piece of
Which is usually, people don't even like that chunk of meat.
because it's too fatty and too soft. Yeah.
Yep.
You have to almost overcook it a little bit to make it
Yep.
edible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there's some showboating,
Yeah.
So now that's
like you said.
Yeah, that's the point is going in and spending the money, showboating, enjoying your time, carousing.
Yeah, I'm not saying the experience is not worth the money. I know the steakhouse, especially the high end ones that we usually go to. It's worth it because that's what when we were sitting there. I mean, we spent $300 last night. That was hard. It was hard to say. It was worth it because I couldn't tell you the last time me and the wife have been on a date.
Yeah.
So that part of it is. I'm just talking. My main thing is meat alone. I don't think it was.
So what steak did you have? What cut and how did you cook it?
I had a
sides, etc.
14-day aged Wagyu prime ribeye.
This is at Bob's Chop Shop.
It was at Bob's Steakhouse. Now he threw that out there.
Steakhouse.
But
is it Chop Shop or?
It's Bob's Steak and Chop House, I think is what it's called. Which is great. The goddamn place itself is immaculate. I mean, it is amazing.
Yeah.
It's like probably one of the highest or as we say, frou-frou place
I got a tough question.
that we've been to.
Send it.
Okay. What was the worst thing you had there while you were there?
Anything bad?
No. What was
bread,
the worst? Like comparatively.
The bread.
Yeah.
What was
it was just bread, but
It was just bread.
yeah. Everything else was phenomenal.
So it wasn't the steak.
surprised.
The worst thing you had was not the steak.
Oh God, no. The steak. The steak was good.
It wasn't the best thing.
It just wasn't the
I'm
best.
surprised that they offer up bread so reasonably and easily at these steakhouses because you would think you'd want to leave as much room as possible for people to keep ordering things they have to pay for.
Yeah.
So I'm really surprised that bread exists.
But you got to think. There's nobody unless you go in there by yourself and you're on a strict budget. There's probably, and we were talking about this last night. There's probably not a bill under $100.
No.
Oh God, no.
Two people go in there, you're spending $100.
But if you're walking into a steakhouse with a budget on your mind, you're already making a mistake.
Well, you're probably not going to Bob's if you got a budget.
Yeah. You're making a mistake if you're giving yourself a budget and going, we can't spend more than this.
Right.
Okay, so if you don't have a lot of money to spend,
Don't go to a
and you want a
steakhouse.
Don't go to
steak,
steakhouse.
Where
Well,
do
you
you
go to
get it
the
from?
you can go to
Saltgrass.
the what do you call those? Chain, the
Saltgrass.
chains,
Yeah.
the big
Yeah.
chains. I mean, saltgrass, which is good.
We are talking about
steak.
high-end.
High-end
what's the
steak.
best thing at Saltgrass? The butter.
The
No,
Shinerbach butter or the
no,
honey butter with Shinerbach
that's-
bread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And then the other one is the cinnamon butter at
Cinnamon butter.
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse. Yeah.
Roadhouse.
Yeah. Roadhouse.
I had at B&B, I had a 20-ounce strip loin, bone-in, aged, I think it was 24 days. That was the age on this, and it was fantastic. But I had mine covered Oscar style, so that's like jumbo lump crag meat, butter,
Remoulade.
Yeah.
Remoulade. Have you ever had fried crab?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've had fried crab.
So Bob's, I think it's crab. It might be lobster. Maybe it was lobster. Because they take it out of the shell, deep fry it, and then they put it all back in the shell, and that's how they serve it to you. We didn't get it.
No, that's
but
kind of cool.
It sounded great.
Another $50.
Oh God, it's probably more than that.
Yeah, the steak was fantastic. It was about $85 for the steak. And then we ordered a charred veggie, like a grilled and charred veggie platter, which is fantastic because it comes with like white cauliflower, purple cauliflower, broccoli, asparagus, mushrooms. I'm missing a couple of things, but
How big was that porterhouse we just bought?
That was $60.
yeah,
No,
And
60
that
bucks.
porterhouse
basically fed three
that,
of us.
that porterhouse was better than that steak I had last night.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Yeah.
if we're going out to a steakhouse, I'm not doing Fagley style.
No,
My
No,
steak,
what?
not on my
steakhouse.
steak.
My steak is my
No.
steak. At
I'll
I'll
give you a side, but
That's just wrong, man.
oh, so what
That's just
Bob's
wrong.
did offer, you'll not appreciate this. Bob's does offer. Do you want to cut your steak or do you want the chef just to slice it up?
Don't touch my effing steak, sir.
I told him
Amen.
to slice it.
Really?
What is your
Yeah.
deal?
I wanted
it
to
gets
see
colder
'cause-
faster.
well, I mean it was perfect when they brought it out.
Oh,
So when they
Oh, so they didn't slice it in front of you.
no they slice it and bring it out.
Okay.
As soon as he said that, I was like, oh no, slice it. As soon as he said, "You want?" I seen that face right there.
I'm surprised.
So I wanted to, and the main thing is I wanted to see what they were going to do with it. But
Yeah.
I mean, they just slice
I'm
it.
surprised
Slice
he
it.
didn't send me the picture of that. And I
should've.
ended up in a rage. My wife's
But
like, "What's
now-
going on? Why are you having a tantrum? You see this picture?
Yeah, and,
Somebody sliced his steak."
and that might have been the reason why I didn't think the steak was all that because I think the bar was set maybe too high for it.
well, it needs to be. I mean, how much you pay for that steak? $125.
$125.
Yeah,
But that was for two of us. You know,
that's
we
a
split
high
it.
bar.
It was a high bar,
Yeah,
but we also have raised the bar in steak. So
we could have fed 6 dudes.
But that's
some
what I-
incredible steak for
Right.
$125.
that's what I was going to say. How many steaks or what kind of steak could we have got for $125 at Wild's Choice? Man, we could have had some bomb steak.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
But that whole place down there, there's Bob's, and then there's like some other little place, and then there's a
yeah. There's
Mexican
Silver Fox.
Mexican scratch
Were you
kitchen.
in Fort Worth?
Grapevine.
No, Grapevine.
Oh, okay.
Is that the one? Oh, I was going
We
to ask you,
actually
which
went
one
to
did you
that.
go to?
I went to the one in Fort Worth.
Downtown?
Yeah, I've never been to the
Oh,
one in
okay.
Grapevine. The
Maybe
one in
that's-
downtown was very candlelit, formal, elegant,
Yeah.
very quiet.
Oh no, this one was. They have a bar right in the middle.
Oh, nice.
TV's going.
That's what a steak.
Yeah, that's when I walked in. I was like, I mean, it is fancy. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fancy.
Yeah, but
I mean,
it's different than the one in Fort Worth.
Yeah, that's
The
probably
one in
why
Fort
though.
Worth was very
Very low key and nice.
Yeah.
But that's like on what's that road? It's on like.
like don't clink your silverware too loud on your plate.
I could see it being that
IRE
way
Woods and not Pool.
though. What?
Oh, I'm trying to think what.
Downtown Fort Worth. It's like
Oh,
Houston
downtown Fort
Street
Worth.
or
It's all,
something like
yeah,
that.
Houston and Maine. They're all
And
right
so
there.
I
There's
mean
Bob's.
that's downtown.
Del Frisco.
Oh, you know where we
uh,
need to go back to.
Hold it. So let's on 3. Our favorite place.
that-
1,
that-
2,
really?
3.
Papa Bros.
Papa's Bros.
Yeah, I would say so.
That's where we need. to go
Well,
back
that's
to.
my favorite steakhouse
Yeah.
so far. I haven't been to Butcher's yet, so
Well, I think Papa's Bros is that for us because it's not about the steak. Once again, it's about the environment and the other.
I don't know.
offerings
Papa
around
Bros
the steak.
steak's pretty.
They are pretty
goddamn
good. Yes, they are. They
Like
really
I think
are.
they're the best flavored steak. Also,
But they have a great whiskey selection. They have great wines, and
They have the best stuff that's not on the menu,
you
which
will
we're not
pay
going to
for
tell.
it.
We're not
Can't
going to tell you.
what's not on the
If you
menu.
don't know, you don't know. But
I
it
know.
is amazing.
Tough.
So I had some of this.
but it starts with the letter A.
No, I don't. But I had some of this at Bob's last night.
No shit.
And it is good, but
Well,
it wasn't Papa Bros good.
Does Doc know? Are you just joking, or were
No,
you?
he went with us
Yeah.
when we
Yeah,
when
it,
J-Rob
it
took
ends
us
with
all
the
up
number
there.
5. That's the best thing I had while I was
Oh
there.
no! You're talking about he's
Off
talking about
menu
He's
that
talking
item.
about the
the
A5
Wagyu we had,
Wagyu,
which
yeah.
that is probably the best thing I've had there. But no, we're talking about the. I'll tell you afterwards. So we can't give it away. If you don't know, you don't know.
Oh, I
It
know what you're
involves
talking
for the
about.
advertiser.
Crustacean.
Yeah, it comes out of the ocean.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That stuff right there.
That's its
that-
greatest kept secret.
Like I almost made myself sick on it last time.
Yeah.
We were
So
there.
let's go around the table then. Verdict:
Yeah.
Our steakhouse is worth it.
I think so. In the long run, general of it, altogether, yes.
For seafood and
God, here we
in
go.
very special cases, steak, but it's got to be a special case.
Yes or no?
God,
Yep.
These are simple
I can't-
answers, bro.
And you got to look at the steakhouse.
You're gonna
all.
make a great politician
not
one day.
just because full of shit.
yeah. They just can't answer yes or no
I know.
questions. Do you support murder? Yes or no? Well, you see,
there were some bad actors.
Yeah, so not only the steak, not only the food, but the atmosphere, everything is what we're judging. Do you think steakhouses are
Twice a year.
yes or no question?
yes, literally, yes or
Okay.
no.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right.
My answer is also yes.
Yeah.
Steakhouses are worth it.
I think so,
especially
too.
Papa's Bros.
Yeah,
My
Papa
fave.
Bros. If you ain't been there, Save the money if you need to.
One in Dallas and one in Houston. That's the only two I think that exist.
Call us. We'll go with you.
Texas Day Brazil, Foca de Chao.
Texas Day Brazil is not a steakhouse.
No, it's not.
It is not worth it.
But it's a different experience.
It's a Brazilian.
And we need to go back.
No, we don't.
I don't want to eat quantities.
No, I don't.
that.
I don't want to go.
There's
there.
a reason I haven't been to Ponchos in 20 years.
I like their salad.
Now I
bar.
would go back to Ponchos if we want to take a trip. Just because.
No, dude. No.
Get some
Can we have an annual?
enchiladas and sopapillas.
Sopapillas, boy.
Do they exist? Where is what? Is there a
I think the
Ponchos
one.
actually
No, I think
left?
the one in 199 is still there.
Oh, we're gonna have to look this up.
Yep.
But yeah, the salad bar at Del Frisco's at Texas Day Brazil.
I think it's better than the meat.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Too.
Like it's amazing. Like I could go there and nothing but that salad bar.
Oh, I have.
Yeah,
I'm so hungry right now.
I know. Me too. I haven't eaten nothing since lunch today, but
And it is the time of year that we tell you our favorite Christmas movies. Poncho's Mexican Buffet is open.
199, right?
And
Wow.
I think it's still there.
well,
I couldn't tell you the last time I've been to one, but I
Why is
would
the
go.
address
Just
so hard
Fort
to
Worth,
find?
Texas. Yeah, that's
yeah,
it.
there's a few. Yeah, that one's off 199. Sure
Yep.
enough. Okay. They
All
still
right,
exist.
we're
Ponchos
gonna have to go then.
Whiskey Bro trip to
Yeah,
Ponchos.
we're doing it.
Our wives are going to be like, "What the hell? You
Yeah.
bougie assholes! All the time, all y'all talk about is steakhouses and high end this and that. Spend ridiculous amounts of money on high end whiskey, and you're going to Ponchos."
Dude, your wife might not ever have been to one.
That's
yeah,
true.
that's true. And she's
Oh.
pregnant. Now's the time to go.
No, it might not be. She might
We're
get
going to
sick.
sleep in separate rooms.
Yeah, that ain't no joke.
Sleep in separate rooms. But yeah, 'tis the season. Favorite Christmas movies.
Yeah.
Gotta have more than one.
Miracle on 34th Street.
Oh, that's cute. That's so
Yeah.
sentimental and sweet.
I'm gonna go.
Makes
Die
me
Hard.
cry every year.
Die Hard or
Of course.
Lapoon's
is Die
National-
Hard a Christmas movie?
he says it's not.
It is.
He says it's not.
No, whatever.
But
it
it-
is.
Bruce Willis?
Uh huh.
You
I
don't
thought
know.
Die Hard 2 was more of the Christmas-oriented movie.
I think they're all around Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Christmas.
But I'm gonna say National Lampoon's Vegas or
Christmas. Vegas.
Yeah.
No, wrong season.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Christmas Vacation, one of the all-time
Classic,
favorites.
Obviously.
Yep.
Top search result is
But
Die
I don't
Hard a
like
Christmas
any
movie.
of the actual Christmas
So
movies.
have y'all seen the Christmas Story Part 2?
No. And, here's a little something that'll surprise you.
I've not, but
I
I read
have-
reviews.
I have watched the first Christmas Story for the first time in my life yesterday.
What?
Never have seen that movie until yesterday.
Yeah, you weren't.
I mean, did
wasn't
you
missing
relate to
anything.
it, like with your eye and all?
Didn't think of that. Yeah, I thought it was a great movie. It's pretty funny, especially the scene in the Chinese restaurant. Just, I'm not gonna give examples, but the way the songs were sang was pretty freaking hilarious. And I don't think you could get away with that in a movie these days.
Probably not.
Fa ra 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 ra.
Well, I mean, South Park's still doing it.
Yeah.
If they can get away with it, I don't know why we can't.
Okay, so does Die Hard qualify as a Christmas movie? You've actually looked it up.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I'm laughing
What's the?
at there's 7 reasons. Oh, 7 reasons why Die Hard is a Christmas
Is.
movie.
Yeah.
Is.
No, I seen an interview. Somebody asked him, and he says no. But I don't know if he was serious.
He's just playing tough guy. Look, I'm Bruce
Yeah.
Willis. I don't make Christmas movies.
I think it's whatever you think it is.
Yeah, so what's the coolest thing you got your daughter for Christmas?
I haven't got my daughter anything.
Oh, okay.
I don't buy
What are you talking about,
gifts.
sir? That's what Santa's
Yep,
job.
Santa. I don't do the gifts. Santa does it.
Okay.
But we're only doing like 2 gifts. We've almost cut out gift giving period because we're gonna.
They don't deserve it because they don't deserve
Yeah, because they're crappy little kids. No, I think we're gonna start doing the trip thing
it. Okay.
where we're gonna go on because the kids are getting older.
Like spring break.
At some point, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I got you.
All right, so we named. I have not. Yeah. We've all named one each. What's your second favorite Christmas movie?
And I couldn't tell you. I don't like Christmas movies. Period.
Bad Grandpa. Was that a
Bad
Christmas?
Santa.
Bad Santa.
Bad
There you
Santa.
go.
Yeah, that was
That's
pretty
a Christmas,
funny.
yeah,
That's a
pretty
Christmas
That's
movie.
pretty funny.
Yes, that is very much a Christmas.
Somebody
movie.
told me to watch 4 Christmases.
I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, either have I. He said it was funny.
Is
Yeah.
that with?
Don't
Adam-
watch it with the kids. That's what he said.
4
but
Christmas.
This was at church.
Is that what's his face? Mark Wahlberg and What's that other dude's in there? Is that a
Here,
Christmas
look it
movie?
up.
I don't know.
Oh, that's with Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
That's Stepdad or?
Oh, so that's not a Christmas movie.
Actually, they are Christmas movies.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I say Elf. I
That
forgot
was
about
fun.
Elf. I like
Elf
Elf.
is
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah, I like that.
I got to say, It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah, see, none of them old Christmas movies, I hate those things. I can't
I'm
stand
out,
them.
dude.
Really? But it's not.
I mean,
it's a life. It's a message.
Yeah,
It's a
you
life
like-
lesson.
I like the
You must-
character.
Ain't
like
that the one with
main
Nazis in
character.
it, though? And you're a Nazi lover? Yeah.
It has nothing to do
Yeah.
with Nazis.
Chance is a Nazi lover.
Mary, don't you know me, Mary?
I don't understand.
Are
the
you walking
Nazi
for pot or not?
reference.
There's a Christmas movie, and they're like running from the Nazis. They were part of it. The
That's
dad.
Sound of Music.
That's
I don't
that
know
is
shit. I don't know.
not. It's
See,
a
I told you.
Wonderful Life.
I don't watch any of those
Running
movies.
from the Nazis. It's a Wonderful
I
Life.
don't like them.
That was a great show. Sound of Music.
No, I don't like it.
Just for your info, there are 21 references to Christmas in the Die Hard movie.
It's
Yeah,
a
there you
Christmas
go.
movie.
It's a Christmas movie, and it's snowy outside and cold. And
Well, I think it's actually during Christmas, one of his movies. Like he's trying to get home to the kids, or the kids, or the wife and the daughter was flying home to him, or something like that. The
Something
one at
like
the
that.
airport, I think it was.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
well, on that terrible
All right,
disappointment, we bid you adieu, and hopefully you
holidays.
remember us over the next couple of weeks because we won't be with you. We'll be out on our merry ways, but we'll return at some
Yeah,
point.
we
At
will.
some point.
Like
At some
around New
point.
Year's.
Yeah.
Somewhere around in there.
We've got to finish up the Right House video.
Yep.
Hopefully, get started on yesterday's.
Yesterday's.
And my life as I know it is completely wrecked in February.
Yep. You're fixing to have poopy diapers everywhere.
Yeah, poopy diapers for days.
Yes.
But yeah, we'll be back either on New Year's Day or the second.
See what we're
Monday.
doing.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Enjoy your time with loved ones. We love you.
Yes.
And
Adios.
good night.
You've been listening to the Whiskey Bros Around the Table. Gracias por convivir con los hermanos Whiskey.